Welcome to Lucid Dream. So I was looking for, I searched up Frambo and this came up and I thought it looked interesting. So I was like, let's play it. Why not? Let's see what it's about. I messed with the sound effects and the music. I turned them both down to 40 so you guys can hear me a little better. So let's see. I'll play with it to see how it sounds. But let's get into it. I'm excited. A door. Wheelchair. Music's very eerie. Okay, look. Whoa, what's that? Oh, shoot. You're not a person, you're a bird. You a bird? Look like a crow or a raven. So I'm assuming we're dreaming. Hello. Hello, butterfly. It's been a while. Where have you been? I don't have good news. Mom's still not feeling well. We don't even go on walks anymore. I'll tell you a secret. I'll tell you a secret, butterfly. I'm still thinking about you. About how I can help Mom. She'll be happy again soon. Speaking of Mom, I need to check if she's alright. You can use the tutorial to learn how to play Lucid. Sure, let's do it, because I don't want to waste time not knowing how to play. A diary. My journal. I should have a look at it. Okay, we got a water jug. Wait, should I look at the diary? Why is the clock counting down? Go to the kitchen. I'm assuming that's the lady that we saw. Great, now it's full of water. Okay, so we put the kettle on the kettle on the pot. That's where we used to cook with Mom. That's not your mom? That's where we used to, okay. Oh, there we go. The kettle's whistle will definitely get Mom's attention. So that is your mom. Water isn't boiling. Mom had to do something else. Okay. What's gonna happen when the clock counts down? Will the kettle boil? Oh, let's talk to Mom. Mom, are you feeling better? Mom? Who are you talking to? 1, 2, he's coming. 3, 4, better lock your door. 5, 6, grab the crucifix. 7, 8, gonna stay up late. 9, 10, never sleep again. Is this like a not 5. Is this like a Freddy Krueger thing? I think Mom uses this drug. Huh. Interesting. Moths are having a feast here. Mom locked this drawer. Turn on the light. My kite. I got a kite. Because I remember that song from the... Gosh, damn. All those icons just popped up out of nowhere, dude. I remember that song from Freddy Krueger from Five Nights at... Or not Five Nights. I keep saying Five Nights at Freddy's. At Nightmare on Elm Street. Fairy tales? My dad used to read them to me before bed. Books. Memories of my father. The clock is so dirty you can barely see anything. Playing with these blocks is so much fun. My first drawing of Mom. Dreamcatcher. I got it from Dad. So I got a Dreamcatcher. And here's my dad. I miss him so much. I guess the dad's dead or something. That's Dad's holiday souvenir. Someone's watching, but that's impossible. What? That's pretty freaky. Don't be sad, Teddy. A wooden puppet. I'll take you with me. Why do you take the puppet but not the teddy? I'm always like, okay. Dad. Unlocks it. Okay. Let's go back out. It's empty in the basket today. It's empty in the basket today. It's so cold. The fire is almost out. The water's boiling. Okay. Is there something I can do about that? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, am I gonna have to put the puppet in the... Forgive me, puppet. I have no choice. Yep. I know it. That thing's loud, dude. Pick up the key. Mom didn't even look at me. She's so busy. I don't think we can do anything together today. I need to find a way to help her. Did Mom leave the key inside the puppet? 1, 2, okay. She just says the same thing. I don't want to throw this away. Okay. Give the puppet, I have no choice. I wonder if I can use this on Mom. She's busy. Nope. Okay. Let's see. The key might go to this. This? No. The window? Let's try the window. Yeah. The wind's really blowing. Cool. I don't want to throw this out the window. Well, don't throw it out. Fly it. Oh, shoot. Okay. Alright. What did that do? Mom's locked this. Okay. Wonder if that made a difference. Nope. Alright. Well, let's go this way. Still saying the same thing. Okay. No. No. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I can do in there for right now. Moths are having a... Okay, rug. Can I put the rug in there? No. There? No. There? No. I'm just gonna click on everything because I have no idea. I know that's not very... Oh, I did it! Oh, I cleaned the thing. Were these colorful wheels always here? So I think that's an indicator of what the dream catcher needs to look like. Let's check. Oh, I see. So it's blue is on the left. So blue on the left first. Blue on the left, and I think... No. Okay, wait. Green is the top right, so we got the whole thing needs to be on the green side. And then blue on the left. Is that blue? Yeah. Okay. Then red on the right. Which one is red? That's orange, isn't it? Green on the bottom. What? What the heck? Dream catcher hoop. That's the ticket. So green on the bottom. Yellow on the second to the bottom. Like that. There we go, dude. We did it. That was not red. That was freaking orange, dude. Or maybe I'm colorblind. I'm pretty sure. What? What of you? I haven't seen the outside world in a while. The wind's really blowing. We could try flying my kite. Nice, we did it. I'm a regular old puzzle solver, dude. Regular old... Oh, we're going out the window. Okay. She must be light as a feather. And we're off into the night sky. I guess this is a dream, so... Why did her clothes change? What the fuck? Alright. Well, we're on the roof now. Why can you walk now? I thought you were in a wheelchair. Is this magic? I can't believe it. I can walk. I can run. Is this really happening? Alright, well, let's damn, sure it's fast. Oh, a balloon. I got a balloon, dude. This is interesting. What do these stars do? They're just here? You're so pretty. Wanna come with me? I don't think that raven appreciates that, but... Watch out for the hole. Jump. Seem to... What? Okay. Oh, it's a puzzle. There we go. What? Okay, that's not working. Boom, something is tied to them. Oops. No. 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 Oh, we did it. You won't be alone anymore, little balloon. We got a stick. Oh, a plank. Alright. Cool. Sick, dude. Put the plank right there, and then we're off. What should I put here? Put the raven there. Oh, I didn't think that was gonna work. Nice. My puppet, I'm so sorry. Uh-oh. Put it back. Dad gave me a figure like this from his travels once. What? A grape. I wonder what else I'll find here. Do I have to make them all even? Small planet. Nice. Okay, so I think I do have to make them all even. I have to get that thing down. There we go. Regular old problem solver, man. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about, dude. Take that bucket. What's up, Clouds? Are you lost, human girl? Oh, you can speak? It's because I'm usually quiet. Not many people know that moons and planets talk. Well, you're a cloud. Aren't you? Oh, the fuck. The moon's talking to me, not the clouds. I'm an idiot. I saw you arrive on that kite, and I immediately thought I should ask you for help. Me? Of course, Mr. Moon. What is it that you need? You might have already noticed that one of your satellites landed in my eye. If you could find a way to hide me from human... What? If you could find a way to hide me from human eyes, I could get rid of this piece of metal. I'll try to help you, Mr. Moon. Oh, I see. I get it. I get ya. Get your game, dude. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm tired of this human ship. I think. Maybe. Doesn't seem to like the... Okay, so I put the bucket there. The fireplace is warm. There's something burning. What did I put the bucket there for? Oh, I see. I get it. Go that way. Okay. So I want you to blow it up. And then you're gonna blow it that way. Right? Okay, you need to go a little closer. There we go. Shit. Maybe not. Maybe you need to be a little further. Damn it. Or like this. And you turn. And then he'll blow it. Okay, let's see if this will work. Tired of it. Okay. He says the same thing. I think this is gonna work. Damn it, he needs to be all the way back. Alright, hold up. There we go. I kind of effed it up a little bit, but I'm glad it was a little lenient. Nice, he's all happy now. I like it. I like making people happy. Happy. Literally, thank you. You did well. Do you know where you want to go next? Maybe I should help you for a change. Maybe I should help for a change. I don't know yet, Mr. Moon. I was flying on my kite thinking... No, that's... Whatever, dude. I said it how I said it. I was flying on my kite thinking about ways to help my mom. Maybe you know where I could start. You're not the first one to get lost in dreams, but you seem to have a very good reason. I know a planet where you can find a dream interpreter. Rumor has it that he fell into an eternal slumber. I'm sure that that's where you'll find your answers. I'll take you there if you want me to. That'd be wonderful. Hell yeah, dude. You get to ride on the moon, dude. You get to ride on the moon. Yeah, so I was right. This is a dream. Obviously, it's called lucid dreams, dude. Up and away. I'm so high. I'll come down in a couple of days. Up and away. Good song. Shout out to anyone who knows that song, who sings it. Comment down below who sings it. This is where we must part ways. You're very close to meeting the Oni Romancer. Farewell, Mr. Moon. I'll look for you in the night sky. I'll give you one last piece of advice. Look for a magic well. Legend has it, such wells can make wishes come true. Farewell, Lucy. I hope fate smiles upon you. Nice. What a strange bush. The eyes of those fish are flickering. Oh, shoot. Can I turn all of them on? Oh, that's it. Unlock hint. Oh, that's what the timer's for. We used to plant strawberries with Mom in patches like these. It's the wishing well, but it seems to be empty. Okay. Something's missing. What did you drop? We meet again. Do you want to warn me about something, or am I mistaken? Oh, it's a grape. What's up with this game and grapes? Whoa, was that? Branch. A feather. This dream catcher was hanging in my window just a second ago. I think you're hungry. We'll give him the grape. What? Oh, okay. Well, I guess he doesn't like grapes. One of the hoops from my dream catcher. This might be the dream interpreter Mr. Moon mentioned. We'll talk to him. Okay, well, what's over here? Okay. Oh, it just goes in circles. All right. Noise. Hey, it works. I hear water. Now there's water, but something's still missing. No. All right. What? Okay. Did you like it? I think he just ate. Interesting. I'm trying to sound like Stimpy, but... Or is it Ren? I don't remember. I haven't watched it in a long time. No. Didn't mean to do that. Can I... Nope. Okay. Yep, I kept. Yeah, I thought that I could do that. A grapevine. It looks like the ones from the fairy tales. I really want to try to not use any hints. As best as I can, because I suck at games like this. I want to try to get better. No. Okay. No. Well, there's water, but something's still missing. What's missing? I think you're hungry. What? Oh, I see. Where did I get a chisel? Stone obelisk is so cold. Ugh. What? But the feather with ink. Chisel. Nope. 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 And nope. Alright, well. Alright, well. That's all the time I have for this one, guys. be expecting more of this game. I thought it looked very interesting, and from what I've already seen, it is interesting. And I love anything that's like dream related. I think dreams are fascinating. Anything that the brain comes up with, I think, is fascinating. Any mental thing or imaginary thing, I think it's pretty cool. But let me know what you think about this in the comments. And if you did like it, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe. Comment. Like I said, comment. Let me know what you think. I'd appreciate that all very, very much. And if you want to support me even more, go check out my Patreon, link in the description. But if not, I appreciate any support you get. I support just watching. I appreciate you just watching. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, whatever time you're watching this. We'll see you in the next one. Stay up. Peace.